So welcome everybody to the Southern Plains. And the first order of business, after having a nice little look around, is to get my weapons in order. We picked up something large and imposing, and that should be equipped right away. It is a minor upgrade, as you can see. Make sure we have all of our equipment set correctly. That does nothing. Carry on. The Southern Plains are mostly populated by deer. And deer! Deer are fine. I like deer, actually. Unfortunately, I need to kill them for their meat. They're delicious deer meat. Sorry, buddy. Mostly, though, deer, unlike sheep or goats, are very benign. They are completely non-aggressive. They're pretty cool, I like them. Usually spare their lives. The first time you come out here, for some reason, it's always very overcast. And there's a little beach. I like the beach. Let's go to the beach. Hooray! Beach! We can't go to the beach. I know that they had more stuff planned out here, and I imagine the beach is an artifact of something else that was supposed to go on, but as it is now, that poor beach is just a little red herring. Not filled with red herring, it is a red herring. That's a fishing joke. Anyway, we stopped by here, have a look at our male deer. They're nice. I like the bucks. I like the does. They're good animals. They deserve to live.
Ugh, shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
These guys don't deserve to live. This is just a little scripted battle. Gives you a chance to have a slightly larger attack than the
Would
shades.
you truly leave him to die?
I don't think you can actually leave him to die. I've never tried, though. You also can't let him die. He can take damage enough to go into that recovery mode, which I think is basically his HP is gone, but he himself is impossible to kill. He just sits there and recovers. I'm not sure if he can actually do much damage to the shades, or if he just dies too quickly to make a difference, but the fight's not that hard, not that long. And he rewards us with his weapon. That makes sense, sure. It's also not very good. I mean, at this point, if you hadn't bothered purchasing anything, it would be superior to what you've been able to pick up, that being basically the Nirvana dagger. But if you can afford the Lily Leaf sword, and there is absolutely no reason you can't, it's already a downgrade, and with the Beast Bane, completely useless. Sorry, dear. Now, I didn't capture this, but one of the guards back at the gate mentions that there is a creepy old house out near Seafront. And since we're here, and since this is an RPG, might as well have a look, see what's going on up there, see what's going on with the giant spider. Too many legs. Too many goddamn legs. Anyway, the house. Nice little manor here. Creepy and decrepit? I don't know. Seems pretty normal. Completely normal. Completely normal. Huh. Wow, that's peculiar. enormous arachnids aren't really helping. Ugh, you see that one in the background? Ugh. Let's get out of here. So, creepy, colorless, music-destroying mansion there. Let's go back to the plains where it's sunny and happy and green and devoid of spiders. Needless to say, that is a place you do not need to go to yet. You'll get nothing out of it except giant spiders. Not worth it.
I'm so tired. Oh, stairs are rough going on these old bones. But what if he returns today? Can't let the lighthouse stay dark.
So this is Seafront. I love Seafront.
Hello.
This is my favorite place in the game, honestly. There's just so much little detail in this one area, and you're never gonna notice it, and you're never gonna care, and nobody's gonna bring it up, but oh, it's just so beautiful. And the ladies don't think very highly of themselves. It's very sad. Seafront is basically a trading port. They're, I would say, the best off village in the game. You can see that it's thriving. You can see that they have little bottles set up outside of their houses. Those are messages in bottles. They are their mailboxes. It's adorable. I'm basically going to spend the next 5 minutes just wandering around because I just... this place has so many neat little things in it. There's a group of kids that play hide and seek around here. Vice thinks I'm wasting my time. But I'm gonna ignore him for now because I just want to run around and enjoy this place. The music is beautiful and relaxing. You can hear the motif from Hills of Radiant Wind back here.
Hey!
Nobody lives back there because nobody can figure out how to open the gate. It's great. I'm actually winding my way down to this little, like, town square fountain area. There's some seagulls here. There's some ladies. Now, one of the really dumb little details about Seafront is that I'm pretty sure... In fact, I'm absolutely certain that every resident wears a sash. Women wear their sashes over their left shoulders, men wear them over their right shoulders. I'm pretty sure that the colors must denote status or something. The only exception being these male guys who wear their sashes around their heads instead. And I do mean it. That's a male child.
Huh?
There's a lady and her boyfriend, husband, old woman, left side of the shoulder.
Hello, dearie. It's such a lovely day today. Father!
And it smells like the sea. While we're here, the first order of business on this little market street
Step right up. Lots of new stuff. Arrived fresh today.
is the greengrocer. Because we still have that outstanding quest to get tulip bulbs. And this is the only place you can get them. You can also buy royal ferns, so there goes that half hour that I wasted. While we're here, I also decided to make an investment on a couple of rice seedlings. Just a couple.
You don't see landlubbers around here very often. Hello!
I guess she doesn't actually sell anything. That's true, isn't it? I also stopped by the shopkeeper here to pick up the maps and some fertilizer. This is just a preemptive strike against something else, so I don't need to run back and forth to accomplish it.
Fish is great for your health. Don't want to overdo it, though.
She sounds deranged. It's probably the fishmonger, actually. She'll eventually sell fish.
Hello.
And the material shop, which sells nothing that we need to worry about right now. And the best thing about Seafront is these guys. Seals. Big rolly seals. They are, oh my god, seals. Beyond. Come on. There he goes. Alright, Vice. Alright. I've seen the seals, you can talk. There goes the seal. I love you, Vice. The guy we actually want to talk to is right over here, standing conspicuously at the end of the pier. Also, there are windmills. This used to be a solar power generating area, I think. Here's the fishing information. You can mostly ignore it. Fishing is exceptionally simple, and I don't see why people have an issue with it. Now, the guy says you can catch shaman fish on the beach. He doesn't mean this beach. He means the one with the giant red X. Giant
How's the fishing?
red
The fishing's
X.
been pretty good lately.
Right over here. Plus, there's 5 seals to give you all the luck in the world. 6. cannot miss it. I say this because apparently following the giant red X is something that people have a hard time grasping. You will wind up fishing on the other beach for half an hour. You will get irritated because you can't find shaman fish. That is because they are here at the X. Anyway, fishing itself is very simple. You just cast your line and wait for a fish to bite, and you just cast your line and wait for the fish to bite, and then, wait. Okay, line, casting, lure, there goes the, and then you wait for the fish, then you, fish biting, wait for the, no, it, I'll be right back. Anyway, that's fishing. Let's go home. Well, okay.
Ah, strangers!
Hi there.
That old woman actually cannot be interacted with right now.
Hold it!
Damn it.
Huh?
I said hold it! Over here! How can you just ignore an old woman in need? Oh, I weep for this generation. The children of this age are nothing but selfish, heartless cads.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Oh, ignore her. We have a quest to complete. People like that are best left to their own devices.
Oh! Oh! The pain!
What's wrong?
My illness has returned. It must have been the shock of seeing this rude floating book.
Rude? His book? No, see here, madam, I'll have you know.
You did this. Oh, what a terrible thing you are.
Why, you insolent crone. How dare you address me like some common paperback?
Easy, Vice.
You there, boy. Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
You know what? No.
The children of this age are nothing but selfish, heartless cads.
That's right. They are. And I'm gonna leave. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of being the goody two-shoes protagonist. I'm sick of doing things that people demand of me. I'm sick of saying yes to every poor, unfortunate soul that wants my help. I'm sick of this. You know what? Screw you, lady. See? Even that guy doesn't agree. We're out of here. We're done. I'm through. I'm turning right back around. I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea you could do that. I got out of the city and realized that the game wasn't stopping me. Yeah, nonsense. I know that you actually have to do this. I'm not sure what happens if you don't do it while you're here. I assume that you just need to come back and talk to her again. Let's do that now.
You there, boy! Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
Oh, good heavens! I can't believe how much cajoling that took.
You're welcome.
I am at a loss as to what aid we could possibly give a woman who is so clearly able to talk her way into anything.
I need you to go to the post office and tell them to deliver my mail.
I can't fathom why they haven't been here yet.
Oh, the pain!
Enough. We'll go to the post office. Just stop saying things.
Love this game. The post office is this building right here. It's got the mailbox attached to it. You really can't miss it. You don't have a sash. You can see a whole bunch of those letters and bottles up attached to the ceiling. I like it. Anyway, since we've been given special mail, might as well immediately tear it open and have a look. The letter is actually the reason that we have to do the Lighthouse Lady's request. I don't know what prompts it to happen if you just leave her there. I assume you get home and then have a change of heart. I've never actually tried it. But you need to be in Seafront and you need to get this letter, since this is what prompts Popola to eventually send you back to the Eyrie. And given that there's a giant crocodile eating people over there, we eventually need to get sent back to the Eyrie. Actually, come to think.
It's not like we can keep it hidden forever.
You know what? I'm not even certain about the necessity of this letter. Now I'm confused. I'll try it someday. Welcome to an RPG, Vice. Just make our way up back to our dear friend and barge in, apparently. having given her that, we promptly leap over her head and climb to the top of the lighthouse. There's a little shiny up here. It's... stay up there. No, up there. It's only available once. I don't think there's a time where it becomes unavailable, but you can only pick it up the one time. And it's surprisingly hard to focus on. It is a recovery potion. This is the only one you get in the first half of the game. It is your 100% heal. It might actually become necessary. But it's nice to grab it as soon as you can because, you know, how often are you going to run up to the top of the lighthouse? You might just forget. Yes, we do. Anyway, I say I'm not... Oh, incidentally, those out there, those are seals. They look like dolphins from this distance, but if you're down on the beach and focusing on them, they are seals. Seals are actually the guardian spirit of Seafront. One of the NPCs will mention this, but it's in conversational dialogue, you know, just running around and hearing them say it instead of talking to a specific NPC. And I didn't have the luxury of hearing them, you know, mention it. But that's why there are so many seals, and that's why they're so well fed. They are the guardian spirits of Seafront. They are cute. Anyway, I mentioned that letter specifically because you can speak to Popola before coming out to Seafront, and she'll direct you to the next dungeon without being prompted by that letter, but if you do Seafront first, you need to prompt her with the letter, I think. So I'm not really sure if you ultimately need the letter depending on your order of events. I mean, I guess there's no point not doing it, and the Lighthouse Lady is pretty fantastic. Whatever. And since we've made our way through there, we can just hop on the boar and race straight back across the plains. There is something special on the way back, though. This guy. This big, huge mini-boss... Oh, man, he's slaughtering deer! Yeah, this big, huge mini-boss Shade. He only appears when it's overcast. And he is a tough bastard. I really don't think you're supposed to be taking him on at this point. And as you can see, even trying to attack him, it's doing virtually no damage right now. Even a good Dark Lance to the face. But it is possible through sheer bullheaded attrition to take this guy down at this point. It takes a few minutes. It takes a lot of evasive maneuvering. But if you're skilled and lucky, you should be able to take him down. The reward is a decent chunk of experience, some higher-end words, and sometimes he'll drop machines. Of course, you have to be able to take him down. And that doesn't happen. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I actually did that fight, I'm completely surprised that I lasted that long. That thing will one-hit kill you until you're about level 10. Just to make a point, I now have 540 HP, it took them all off in one hit. I'm pretty sure that that thing actually takes off 1,000 HP or so in one hit. It is not something that you are going to be fighting right now. You have to work your way up to this guy. He is worth it if you're lucky. If you're really lucky with the drops he has. Although most of the time, he doesn't like giving up what he's holding. So we're gonna ignore him. We're gonna ignore him forever. Aww. gonna get our fish back to Yona. You can see, just coming in here, that that guy now has a little side quest marker over his head. The second set of side quests becomes available as soon as you finish either here or the dungeon that Popola sends you to. And part of the reason I went to Seafront first is because you get those tulip bulbs. Oh, field. Gardening. Hooray. And while we're here, she also asked for some fertilizer, which I had the wherewithal to pick up while we were there, so...
Yo.
Oh, trophy pop. And those are all the greengrocer quests that she has. That's as big as our field is going to get. I'll explain gardening later. We have fish to deliver. That's a side quest. Anyway, we'll be talking to Popola a little bit later. Now that we've returned, and the next battery of side quests is opened up, we will be, well, distracting ourselves for a little bit. And I'll see you soon.